So today we're on lesson 14. Lesson 14 is focusing on converting equivalent units. So our I can statement is I can convert one measurement to an equivalent measurement. Okay, let's start out with our first problem. I have 7 43/100ths of a kilometer. I want to know how many meters is that. Well, I know I'm going from a large unit to a smaller unit. When I go from a large unit to a smaller unit, I'm going to be multiplying. And I know 1,000 meters equals 1 kilometer. So I'm going to be multiplying by 1,000. So I have 7.43 times 1,000. I can use my shortcut method or the standard algorithm. I'm going to use my shortcut method. I see 1, 2, 3 zeros, so my decimal moves 1, 2, 3 place values. So my answer is 7,430. And if it looked a little nicer, I'd have that same answer, 7,430 meters. Let's look at our next one. I have 1.8 miles, and I want to know how many yards does that equal. Well, if I don't remember miles to yards, I can look at my reference sheet and see that 1,760 yards equals 1 mile. Again, notice I'm going from a large unit to a smaller unit, so I multiply. So I'm going to have 1,760 times 1.6. Now when I multiply, I do 6 times 0. 6 times 6 is 36. 6 times 7 is 42. 42 plus 3 is 45. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 4 is 10. I now drop down, add a 0 as a placeholder because I'm in my next place value. 0, 6, 6, 7, 1. And I'm going to get 0, 6, 1, 8, 2. And now I check, where does my decimal go? My decimal is moved 1 spot, so that means I'll move it 1 spot. So now I see a mistake that I made, so I'm going to have to correct it. When I'm going back, I see it was 0.8, and it was asking for what? It was asking for 0.8, and I did 0.6. So I need to go back, check my work. So I have 1,760 times 1.8, 0, 8, carry the 4, 56. 56 plus 4 is 60. Carry the 6, and I get 14. 0, 0, 6, 7, 1. I add that up, and I get 0, 8, 6, 1, 3. And the same thing again. My decimal is moved 1 spot, so I'm going to move it 1 spot. My answer is 3,168 yards. Is at 1.8 miles. So now we have our very last problem. This one's a little different because we're going to do 2 conversions. I want to know if I have 83/100ths of a kilogram. I want to know how many grams that is, and I want to know how many milligrams that would equal. Well, again, notice when I'm going from large to small, I multiply. Going from a large unit to a small unit, so I multiply. And I'm going again from a large unit to a small unit, so I would multiply. Alright, so let's start. This is kilograms to grams, that is 1,000. And when I go from grams to milligrams, that will be another 1,000. So here, let's start. I have 0 and 83 times 1,000. I can do the standard algorithm, or I can use a shortcut where I say I'm going 1, 2, 3 place values. So we'll move 1, 2, 3 place values. So my answer is 830. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. I have 830 grams, and I'm multiplying by 1,000. So it's going to move my place value 3 spots because there's 1, 2, 3 zeros. So 1, 2, 3. And my answer will be 830,000. So here I have two ways of showing what 0.83 kilograms are. 83 hundredths of a kilogram is 830 grams. It is also 830,000 milligrams. Alright, what you're going to do is you're going to log on to Socrative. Remember, our room number is Corbett 6, and you're going to do your exit ticket by yourself. When you're done, you're going to do one lesson on Khan Academy of your choice. Then when that is finished, you're going to work on math games. Alright, good luck.